Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Monday morning. I have been saying since I woke up that this is definitely going to be a Monday for me, but the sun is shining. It's chilly, but the sun is shining, so I am grateful for that. It does help improve our moods for sure. So Monday, December 14th, I have to do a birthday shout out to my nephew, Justin. His birthday is today, and he happens to it was so close. He was almost my birthday buddy and almost born on my birthday. I don't know what my sister was thinking, but she went ahead and delivered him today so he could have his own day. But happy birthday to you. So I'm excited that we're starting this new week. I'm excited that Wednesday I'm gonna hop in that kettle and we're gonna hit some more goals for the Salvation Army. It's gonna be a fun week. I have an announcement later in the show about that battle that we're having with that police department. So you guys all have to stay tuned if you wanna hear about what cool things we're doing with the Sheriff's Department. If you've chosen the right side, then you'll want to definitely stay tuned to hear about what we're gonna do to get you guys to donate some money to the Red Kettle, the virtual Red Kettle. So I have some guests with me this morning who happen to also be sponsors of the show, which is amazing. I'm so grateful for that. Our sponsors include, Lutheran Living, who's here with me today, Toyota of Muscatine, Hy-Vee, obviously, with our Market Grille Express Studios that we're in every single morning as we adjust their dining room and set up for the show each day. And CBI is also a sponsor of the show. So super grateful for those folks that make it possible for us to bring you information about Muscatine and give local nonprofits that place for them to come, a platform for them to tell you all about the great stuff that they're doing. I seriously have to get new masks. I cannot deal with this. I don't know. I talk too much, apparently. I don't know what's happening. Now it looks like I have I don't know, people. Do you guys have recommendations? Do you talk a lot? Does your mask stay put? I don't know what's happening. But anyways, I want to introduce my guests as I'm rambling about my mask. And so I have Kayla and Stephanie from Lutheran Living this morning with me. Thank you so much for coming on and braving the morning chill to come out and be with us. I appreciate it. Lots of cool stuff. I love staying in touch with you guys because you guys always have something fun going on for the residents, but also the cool thing is there's also always something going on for the community, it seems like, too, in some way, shape, or form, involving the community and the things that you guys do at Lutheran Living as well. So, how are things going? I know, we talk about it all the time, for everyone, it's super crazy. It's a tough time. It's this unknown territory that we've never been in. But how are things going for you guys and the residents? How's just the general feel at Lutheran Living right now?
So this year has offered us a whole bunch of different challenges with COVID. We had COVID in April. We had another round in October and November and are now COVID free again, so thank goodness for that.
Yes.
We were able to open our doors for about 3 weeks to visitors on a schedule, but unfortunately with the county numbers rising and then the in-house outbreak, we had to close that down. Yeah. So really hoping that we can get that opened back up. Sure. But we really have worked hard to make sure that the holiday season's still really special for the residents, since they don't get to see their families and things like that. So really working to be creative and, change things up a little bit for them.
Yeah. So I saw, before we get into what you guys have going on, I saw something on Facebook. Have you guys seen where they set up at a nursing home? I don't even know what state it's in. They set up the trees and then they have residents going around or not residents, sorry, the staff is going around acting like deer with antlers, and then the staff get shoot at them with guns, just like hunting season. Have you seen that?
Yeah, so we did that last week. Yep. And Kayla was one of our little deer.
Oh, did you get shot?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. She was shot, you guys.
Multiple
but she's
times.
doing fine multiple times.
But the residents loved it.
Oh, I bet. It looks so fun when I saw it. Did you guys do a video or anything?
I think we just took pictures.
Page. And you think about that, like just things that residents might be used to doing, like maybe be doing that, and so it's around and be silly, and I love it. I have to look at those pictures. So you guys have something else really fun going on. I am a lover of Christmas. I love the holiday season. I love giving gifts, but probably my favorite part is the lights, the Christmas trees, and I love when people, and like now with social media, people posting how they decorated their Christmas trees at home, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, or how creative. Like the way people think about decorating a tree and how different they can be. The very same tree could look 100 different ways, a million different ways, just depending on who decorates it. So when I heard about you guys doing your Festival of Trees, how cool. I love it. So obviously it's going to look a little different. This is your third, right? Mm-hmm. So This is the third annual Festival of Trees that Lutheran Living is doing. So tell me about how you guys do your festival, who decorates, where are they, and how are you doing it this year compared to last?
Sure. So we usually have 15 each hallway or office or department, like activities, our culinary, housekeeping. So we have 15 teams all together, and you just either become a captain of a team or join a team and come up with an idea and decorate it. So I've been a captain all 3 years, so it's a lot of fun to get new creative ideas. Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of different things come about over the years. So there was like USA trees last year, and just fun, like even like memorial trees. This year you'll see, and it's just like really festive trees, or pertaining to like raising awareness for cancer or Alzheimer's. Like just the ideas that come out of our staff members are just like really cool.
Well, it gives them the opportunity, like not only to celebrate the season of Christmas, but they can also kind of use their passions, like you said, whether it be Alzheimer's or some kind of cancer awareness, or just being patriotic. And I'm like a Pinterest freak, so I love going on there and seeing all the cool, like just random cool ideas that people come up with there too.
President. Yeah, this year is going to look a little differently. We're going to post the pictures on our Facebook page, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, and people can vote that way from the community, and then we'll do like an internal vote with our staff and residents.
Awesome. So we will make sure. We were hoping that we could share the pictures this morning, but they're not quite ready. So we will definitely make sure that we're able to share out. When I see you guys post it, I'll share it out. And I'll also put a link in the comment section just directly to their Facebook page. Sometimes it's hard to like find certain businesses and stuff depending on how you type out names and stuff. So we'll make sure it's easy for you guys in the comment section today to find their Facebook page so you guys can start watching for those. I'm excited to see what everybody came up with. So you were saying also, like besides the Festival of Trees and the departments, you have other trees around that are decorated and beautiful and kind of boasting that holiday cheer for residents and the staff.
Yeah, so I think we have like 40 trees on campus.
That's crazy.
With the nursing home and then assisted living. We have some giant trees that take a lot of fluffing.
Yeah, which one in the TCC? How big is that one?
I don't know. It's got to be like 18 feet or something.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
Wow.
we have one particular resident who loves to fluff trees. So she kind of gets around and makes sure they're all
Kim,
looking
the resident,
good.
come to my house and fluff my tree every year.
I hear ya. Yeah, she loves it. So she's been a lot of help with that. But
good.
Our maintenance department put all those trees up, and then activities has been busy decorating. So
Okay, 40 trees. Where the heck do you guys put all these trees when it's not Christmas? I know that's a weird question, but I'm just thinking like
everywhere.
That is everywhere. They're stuffed in every
Yeah.
nook, cranny, under desks.
Yeah,
Kayla sits
storage.
like this underneath of her desk
Yep.
because there's a tree underneath. No, but that's a lot of trees
It's a lot
to
of
have at one
trees.
place. But especially this year when you can't necessarily take the residents off to like look at lights and do things. I'm sure they appreciated that even more this year. And staff. I have several friends and family that work at the hospital here in town, and just like, I'm sure you guys are the same, just the stress of the staff and making sure that everyone's safe and having that extra weight on your shoulders to just make sure that everybody is doing what they need to stay safe and keep the residents safe is an extra, like I said, a weight on your shoulders. So anytime we can bring cheer and Christmas lights, I mean, why not?
Yeah. The staff's been through so much this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is, it does lift the spirits a bit to see all the lights, and everybody's just in a bit more jovial mood.
Yes.
With the holidays coming. So.
Yep. So you can take part in their third annual Festival of Trees by voting online this year. And like I said, we'll make sure that gets in the comments. And so how do they actually vote? So once you guys post the pictures, is it by like liking the picture, or is it by making a comment, or what can they kind of expect on that?
Yeah, I think just a like would
Okay.
be their vote, would cast a vote. So
Okay.
On their favorite tree. So I know it would be hard to like every single tree.
I know.
but Just try to pick your
just
favorite.
pick one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be hard. So you'll have to look through all of them and don't start like just click, 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 click. I do that sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But don't do that, folks. You need to look through all the trees, pick out your favorite one, and then click that like button to kind of cast your vote for the Festival of Trees at Lutheran Living. So what happens when they win? Is it just like bragging rights? Are we going to give them cookies? What happens?
So it's basically bragging rights, but we do have a trophy that they get to keep until next year.
So the traveling trophy.
Yes. So
That's important.
yeah, last year we won actually.
Oh,
so
we have the winners,
yes,
folks.
So we have the trophy sitting up by our front desk because those were two of our other
You guys
team
should have
members.
brought the trophy
I know,
to
we
be
should
like,
have, yeah.
this is ours.
Yeah. So
Are you guys going to be able to win again this year? How are you feeling?
I hope so. Yeah.
You're feeling
I
pretty
think
good
so.
about the tree this year?
There's some big competition this year.
Ooh.
But I think our tree might pull through. Hopefully. I hope.
Hopefully. So how long do people work on their trees? Like, I mean, are people talking about this like months ago? Like, okay, what are we going to do this year and start planning? Or is it like, well, I'm sure you have some teams that are like, oh crap, we're supposed to decorate our trees today. And then they end up having like this amazing tree and you're like, what the heck? We've been planning for months.
Yeah.
But are there people who are like super into it and like start planning months ahead? Like, what are we going to do this year? And
Yeah, I know there was one team that said that they had their idea like 6 months ago.
Oh my
So, it's definitely like, it's
Something people look
some
forward
people
to.
do, and some people are like, oh man, I need to decorate my tree. And especially this year, just with the staff being so busy, and
I'm sure,
that
yeah.
it was kind of like oh yeah, festival tree.
Crap.
It's December. We
It's
better.
middle of
yeah.
December. I said that this morning. I'm like, wait a second. It's like literally the middle of December now. What
Yeah.
the heck is happening?
And then also with the pictures online,
Yep.
I'm hoping to do like a description of each tree.
Yeah.
A little bit in depth because sometimes pictures just don't
do it justice.
So
I know.
just try to do a little description of each tree
Yep.
as well.
Yeah.
But also with the holiday season, we are doing presents for our residents. So
Yes. We actually have that flyer. Do you have that, Cooper? Can we pull that up? The flyer that kind of explains through. So like you said, some of these residents won't get to see their families for the holidays like they're used to. Yes, thank you. So this is the flyer, and you can find this on their Facebook page for some of the details of how to become involved in this. But you know, we see people, I don't know, it's just, that's one of the things that people look forward to is the family, the getting together, the cool, like unique gifts that people get, the being surprised, you know, all of those things. And so you guys are trying to make that possible still for the residents by doing this.
Yes. Each year we do have Santa come around with presents. So this year it's going to look a little different. Our chaplain is actually going to deliver the presents on Christmas Day for our residents. And we have over 100 residents. So it's definitely a big task to get what they, their wish list and see what they want and find sponsors for each resident, whether it's their family or someone out in the community or a staff member. So,
So you guys collected their wish lists and you have those. How many residents are still left that you need to find like sponsors for?
I believe we have about 30 residents that are needing sponsors.
So we have 30 residents that need to be sponsored still, and how cool! I mean, to be able to provide a small gift to someone that is literally going to be stuck inside during the holidays. I mean, more than ever this year, I think it's a great year if you, like, I just finished my shopping, so I need a resident. So when you guys get back, I want you to send me what I need to buy someone.
Sounds good.
Because I told them, it doesn't feel right that I should be done Christmas shopping. I literally am generally out on Christmas Eve, like, what am I gonna do? I waited till the last minute. And this year I'm not. So, I mean, I have to keep myself busy. Otherwise, what would I do with my time here, folks? So I need a resident. And Cooper's going to help me pick out the gift because he's super stoked about it. We'll find something to sponsor a resident. So we challenge you guys to do the same. Team up with a friend, and make it fun. Go out and grab the gift off their wish list. So I need a wish list. I need a resident this year. That'll be fun. And you guys can all do it too. Super easy. So the person, if they want to be involved, I know we had the flyer up. Tell us just in general how if they're watching right now, how they get that resident.
They can call the main number at Lutheran Living and ask for our activities assistant, Erin, and she has the wish list, so she can grab one for them. And then what we ask you to do is to, grab the present, wrap it up, and mark it with the assigned number that will be associated with that wish list. So.
Awesome. So it's super easy process. You can just make a quick call, get that wish list, and then go shopping. I mean, that's fun. Who doesn't want to do that? And if you're not going out and about, Hy-Vee you can order some really cool stuff. I came in on Saturday and got one of the super cool Muscatine mugs. Have you guys seen those? Did you see those on the show?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, you have to check them out because they're an amazing gift. I came and I looked through all the mugs, found Muscatine ones. So, like it's like a coffee mug and it has like I don't know, I think it says like Iowa in like white letters and they're black mugs. And then when you pour something hot in them, they like color change, and it's a beautiful picture of our bridge.
That's so cool.
So super cool. I came in, they have tons of cool gifts here. They have gift baskets. Look at this. I went out and grabbed one of these because these are like the cool gifts that you can just get anyone. Everyone loves a gift basket, and there's super yummy stuff in there. But those mugs are amazing. There's tons of other gifts. So if you're not going out and about and you still want to shop local, there are tons of ways that you can do that for the residents. Add it to your aisles online grocery. You come up, you pick it up, and then you're done. I mean, we can definitely sponsor these 30 people.
Right.
People. But yes, we have to get them all sponsored out. So what happens if people don't get sponsored? You guys kind of try to fill in the gaps?
Yeah, so we do actually have people that have sent like monetary donations. So we do have a good amount for that, and we'll just go out and purchase
Something off their wish list.
off their wish list presents for those individuals that haven't been sponsored yet.
So we can definitely find 30 people who are going to be watching this episode that can buy a thing or two off their wish list. I have faith, people. So, and how fun to give a gift to somebody you may not even know, and give them a little bit of holiday cheer. So I love the Festival of Trees. I'm excited to see the pictures. As soon as they're posted, I need to know. And we will make sure to share that out as well on Discover Muscatine so that we can get tons of votes. Everyone wants to know where the lights are and be able to see these Christmas trees. So perfect opportunity to do that straight from your home.
Yes. Perfect. You don't even have to go out in the cold. And
you don't have to go out in the cold or anything.
Yeah.
You can just like fix yourself a hot chocolate and in your PJs and do some voting for your favorite tree. It's the 3rd annual year, and how cool. I love Festival of Trees, and there's no Festival of Trees in Davenport this year.
I know. This will be like your little taste of Festival of Trees.
Yes, for sure. So you guys can start voting online tomorrow. We'll make sure that you guys know as soon as these trees are posted and get the word out to you. If you have an opportunity to still sponsor a resident, so make sure you do that. What other anything else that we have to talk about?
No, I wanted to comment earlier. You guys were talking about the decorations and stuff in the building, and you definitely can see that the cheer, the brightness of what Christmas decorations do, and do a little shout out to Andrea Tetrick and her team that come in to check on our residents. They decorated our event center walls, and it's just beautiful. We're gonna hope to post that too.
Yeah.
The residents have made like tons of comments about it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I love it!" And so
any way that we can bring some cheer to them, I mean, why not? Because it's been a year. I am looking forward to it kind of like quietly leaving. Yes. We're gonna end it with some holiday cheer and some good stuff, and then it's just gonna quietly leave, and the next year is gonna be a lot better.
I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it live, so that means it's true.
Yeah, public service announcement.
Yes.
Wear a mask, and hopefully we can bring down the numbers, and that's our main focus. So
take part in both these activities, and make sure you like their Facebook page and just stay up to date, because there's always something going on. Aside from these, next month it'll be something new. It's always something. And so it's cool to be involved in that, and I encourage you guys to go out and like their Facebook page and kind of stay up to date with what they've got going on out there, because there's always something fun. I need to see the pictures of the hunting experience. I want to see what happened when they shot you multiple times. The hunters.
It was definitely a really fun activity, and we're hoping to do it again in the next couple of weeks to get more of our residents involved.
Yeah, so the first time they're probably and then they're like, oh my gosh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do it next time.
There was so much laughter. It was a good time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for sponsoring this show so that we can bring stuff like this to people every single day. Monday through Friday, we have these shows. And it really is a great opportunity for nonprofits, for businesses, for just individuals doing good things in the community. And it's kind of like my ray of sunshine every day to hear about the good stuff that's going on. You always hear about the bad stuff first, it seems like. And so I love being that first thing in the morning that people can watch and see the positive stuff that's going on in our community, because we really have a great one.
Yes, definitely.
We unloaded a ton of food on Saturday from the 2 weeks of love. It was amazing to see the people come out. I mean, those are the good things that happen in our community all the time, and it was cool. Salvation Army, the food pantry is just busting at the seams. It was amazing to see it that way after, months ago seeing pictures of it being empty. So all of those good things in our community happen all the time because of great people like you guys. So thank you for that. I am looking forward to the Festival of Trees and to placing my one vote, even though it's going to be very hard.
It's going to be really hard.
It's going to be really hard. But you have to. You have to just place one vote, guys. So, well, thank you so much again for joining. I appreciate it. Have a good week.
And good Christmas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas is like right
around the corner.
Every morning my daughter says, Suri, how many days until Christmas? And I'm like, stop. Today, like 11 days. I'm like, no. But this year I'm going to be ready, guys. I'm like on it.
Yes.
I am on it. I don't have to be scared this year.
No.
You're ready. I'm ready. It doesn't feel right. I told him, I'm like, I have to be forgetting something. This is not right. So, but I'm not. No. I'm not, except for my resident that they're going to send me.
Yes.
So, all right. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. To round out the rest of the show and kind of end things for you, I have an announcement. So, we are getting so close to our goal for our virtual kettle with the Sheriff's Department and my birthday buddy, Detective McCleary. And we were brainstorming, thinking, like, what can we do to get people to vote? Not vote. I was just voting. Now we're not voting. We're donating to the virtual kettle. What can we do? What's going to get people excited? And so tomorrow at 12:30, I have a lot of people, a lot of the guys and girls from the Sheriff's Department have said if we meet our goal by tomorrow, we will be seeing them all plunge into the freezing cold water of Deep Lakes Park live. We will bring it to you. You can see it. They will be freezing their butts off, and they have all agreed to do that if we can get this push to meet our goal. So I'll put in the comments section the link that you will need to go to. Let me pull it up and tell you how far we have to go, so you guys know what donations to make. But let's see here. So let me look. I'm refreshing to make sure I have the most up-to-date information for you guys. So right now we are at $5,283 raised. We need to get to $7,200. So we have a ways to go, but you're gonna see, like, I swear there's multiple people from, let's see here. I'm gonna go to Jake's text so I can tell you some names of people. So obviously Jake will, Quinn, Ardith, Jeff Mullen, Dominic Willer, John Wolf, Mike Schmidt, David Hallett, Haley Polito, and the list goes on and on. So if you want to see any or all of those people plunge into Deep Lakes, freezing cold water safely, don't do this at home. We'll make sure we are safe about it, but they will be doing that so that you guys can make donations to the Salvation Army. I am excited to see it. I want to meet the goal for lots of different reasons, not only to see them have to get in freezing cold water, because that's, that's amusing, but also because in the end, it's a win for our community and to help keep programming for the Salvation Army alive and strong for the rest of the year. So get online, donate to our birthday buddies, the Sheriff's Department, virtual kettle online, and help us reach that goal so that we can see so many of the people from the Sheriff's Department plunge into the icy cold waters for reaching that goal. So get out there and do that right now. Thank you to everybody who's donated already. I can take this off now because there's nobody here. But I appreciate everybody that's donated so far, and am looking forward to reaching that goal so that tomorrow at 12:30 we can bring you live the literal polar plunge into Deep Lakes. by a bunch of the people from the Sheriff's Department. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. And I want to thank you all for joining us today. And remember, until next time, that kindness is free, so spread that stuff wherever you go.